Hey guys, I just wanted to show you how to install add a circuit if you're installing some extra accessories into your car. They probably come with a fuse already, but a good connection point regardless is the fuse box, so everything is in the right spot. So in this case we're using the large fuse add a circuit, basically piggytails off of one of the slots that you already have. One thing you want to determine if you want your accessory to stay on all the time or not, you have to find one that is always hot or ignition only. So you can use a multimeter. When you put that slot in, you can connect the red to the wire coming out of the out of circuit. Find a nice ground spot like I did here, and see if there's power, and then turn your ignition to the on position. Right, and then if this still shows you 12 volts, and then it doesn't when the engine's off, you know there's 12 volts. What I did is I already installed this, and I put a USB thing in there so I can see that it's off now. I turn the ignition on, the light turns on. So this one's actually not on ignition, it's on when you turn on the radio. So that's also something to consider. There could be that the first click of the key, meaning the radio, which is what I did, is I tapped into the radio fuse with the out of fuse out of circuit, and I also like to put labels, so I put radio, and I'm going to install a second cigarette lighter thingy, just because the one there is always on. I want one that's on when the radio is on. So that'll do that for me. Then I'll obviously install it somewhere in the body of the car, tuck away the wires. But for this, I'd recommend you find a nice ground spot like I did here. You might have to take off some of the plastic panels. I like to label my radio, my circuits here. So here I just put radio and second cigar. But typically you'll see wiring of, or a legend of your fuses on the back of the plate of the circuit, the fuse holder itself. If not, you can always go online, because these are just symbols and sometimes they're hard to understand. You can go online and type in your car and then fuse box diagram. There's usually two fuse box diagrams. There's the interior one and the exterior, so you gotta make sure you're looking at the right one. Yeah, I'm gonna put everything back, turn this off, stash this away. Oh, I recommend you guys solder the connections of the new wiring. In this case it came with crimps, so I'm not soldering here. It just came with these plastic or metal brackets that just snap in. I think that's okay for me, but soldering is always going to give you a stronger connection, and one that won't come off. So that's it, guys. Cheers.